Last time on Behind the Machine.
The staff here wants to win races, wants to win championships.
KTM was serious about making a big push in the US.
The whole team kind of thought we were going to be going for the championship.
I hope we don't do this once again where Hangtown's our high point and it just goes down from there.
No spine pain, hip pain, everything's moving okay.
We went out for second practice, the time practice, and second lap out, he just had a freak crash over a tabletop and went over the handlebars and really came down hard, hit his head and knocked himself out. It was such a blow to the team. We don't even get to the gate, just in the second practice, to lose it all. All the hard work, and you don't understand how devastating it is.
They're not letting you race today. They're not letting you race next week.
You know, in the back of my mind, I have to admit, I was kind of wondering, like, I wonder if he'd have had that same experience had he been on a 350.
With Mike Alessi injured, KTM turns to their only rider left in the Premier class, Andrew Short. From 2007 to 2010, Andrew Short was one of the most consistent riders, finishing third or better in the outdoor series.
You ask the marketing department or sales department, and Andrew's a dream come true. He just really seems to understand the importance of not just results, but also being there and promoting the company and the brand. It's nice to have a guy that you can consistently rely on to be there.
We're blessed to have this job, and to get paid for it is unreal. I was with Honda for 6 years, and they felt like family. The bike was second nature to me. I think going to KTM would have been really difficult if Roger wasn't going there. When you see that they hired Roger, and then the personnel that followed, you know they were serious and that they wanted to take their program to another level.
I think this particular year we focused a lot more on technical aspects of the bike and really bringing the bike that next step for the guys that are on the team.
We were given the choice between a 450 and a 350, and basically the development has stopped on their 450. You can just basically change the suspension settings here and there. Didn't give me as much confidence as I wanted, where the 350 was more wide open on what we can do. It's been a big change compared to what I rode last year, and it's been hard for me to adapt, and I've kind of struggled.
Once he has that frame of mind where he and the bike are clicking and everything's working together, he's got that pace to be up front. It's just trying to make that happen.
And we are off!
At Hangtown, Short crashed in Moto 1 and spent the entire race fighting back to the front.
Shorty now having a rough time at it.
Anytime you come from 40th, I don't think you're going to have the greatest result. I mean, I actually thought he rode probably his best moto of the year was the first one, but you know, it took him a while to get up and get going.
In Moto 2, after fighting his way to 6th place, the engine on his 350 let go, and Andrew Short did not finish the race.
It was just one of those weekends. We thought we were so prepared for outdoors, and then once you go racing, sometimes it changes.
Coming back from a weekend when a guy's got injured, or you had an engine blow up, or whatever the case may be, it's trying, and it's tough to get going on the Monday, but you just try and get ready for the next one and see what you can do then.
I know it's not easy, and I keep reminding the people at the factory and all that you can do it, but it's going to take everybody's best to turn this thing around. And our bike is not the top bike. In the 450, I feel we have some work to do.
The riders have challenges to win the races, and we have challenges to get them there.
KTM hasn't won a major championship in the US, and that's what we want to do.
On the off-road side, we've been winning championships and defending titles for 20 years. On the motocross side, we've been going at it for just over a decade, but overall, we're still fighting to get that major title win. But it still comes down to winning races. It still comes down to going into every weekend trying to build better product or get the better rider, or do whatever it takes to beat you.
Next time on Behind the Machine. After a disappointing start in the Premier class, KTM turns its attention to their 250 class rider, Marvin Musquin.
Marvin was riding for KTM and decided he wanted to come to the US.
We come all the way from France. We are happy to be here and ready to race the American guys.
You win a world title, you get your team set up, you get your guys around you. He had to make a lot of steps outside of the comfort zone to come over here.
How about Marvin Musket, a world champion on the 125 KTM?
Marvin just showed up and nobody really knew where he was going to be.